Awesome. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Folklore. We are wrapping up this game. I think chapter 6 is Ellen's penultimate chapter, and it's Ellen's ultimate chapter. And that's where we are for her. And we're on chapter 5 with Keats. So this is what we have to do to get to the final chapter for both peoples and uncover the last bit of the story. Okay, I should be all good. Just testing out settings and whatnot. Alright, let's get into it. Judgment. I wonder what Ellen's chapter was called. I don't remember. What in the world could this picture mean? What picture does Keats have? Oh, yeah, you found a picture of... You said this was Ellen underneath the henge, but why would there be a picture of Ellen underneath the henge if she was a kid when she went there? Originally. And he says, who is this? It looks like... I mean, it's a blonde lady that's not guaranteed to be Ellen. Oh, Suzette, hello. Ellen is missing. I looked everywhere, but can't find her. She's always out late at night. Why is it such concern now? Well, yesterday Okamoto performed regression hypnosis on her. Okay, so this is when she would be in Hellroom. I should begin to articulate forgotten episodes from the past. At least now we know what Okamoto studies. But how did that lead to her disappearance? The patient is usually unaware during regression hypnosis. Why do you know this, Keats? There's a video of what happened. So Ellen must have watched it and been traumatized, huh? And what exactly did she say? Let's find her first, then you can ask her yourself, why are you keeping it a secret from me? I guess it is Ellen's, since it's Ellen's repressed memory, it will be her decision to tell me or not. O'Connor has a video, but I doubt he lets you see it. Why were you in attendance, Suzette? Were you just there for Ellen's support? I mean, so that's very nice, but also I didn't think you and Ellen were that close of friends, but you've never been mean to her, really. What are you remembering, Charlotte? The feather spins round and round atop the ash tree. I can't remember. Again, you look very close to Cecilia, and we haven't really done much with you. I think you're still connected to Ellen. That's my theory. Alright, let's see if the pub master has anything for me. And then we'll go look for O'Connell. Something's wrong with Ellen. If she's Cecilia, then maybe she's remembered what happened the night of Sam Hain. Ellen really hasn't been the same since then. I wonder what exactly happened to her. Mystery letter. Solve the mystery of the letter and go to the location indicated. Sure. I do the side quests because sometimes they have story in them. I don't think this is one that's going to have story in it, so I was like, I don't know if I want to do that, but... NA do is it from? Anyway, here it is. Follow your own footsteps in the endless corridor. Ooh, a poozle. My own footsteps. Am I looking for myself then? Hi. Well, I can't. I can go that way. That's where I came from. Bonk. I forgot how to beat you. No idea. Oh. I don't know. What would I have used against you? Be fire? Well, that works. Oh, you were jumpy. Nice. Alright, that's blocked off. So I guess I can only go this way. Oh, hi. This is one-on-one. Bonk. 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 I'm worried I'm doing something wrong. Good. Oh, that's blocked off. I guess I'm going this way then. Follow the sound of your own footsteps. That's locked. That's locked. Okay. Slap. Slap. Get slapped. Oh, Jesus. Fine. No slapping did you get the bonking in. Like, I don't get the puzzle yet. I'm just bonking people. Didn't mean to go through there, but whatever. Well, I don't think fighting is hindering or helping me, so if that's the case, I'm just gonna... Ah, okay. I'm gonna try going through without hurting anyone. I came through there. That's weird. Maybe follow my own footsteps, maybe go backwards? Alright, this is new. So, do I just follow my own footsteps? Do I just always go back the way I came? Or is this wrong? Because this is like the corridor you get to when you're incorrect. So, I mean, it's different. That's good. I think. No, get bonked. Yo, Jesus. Well, if you want to go back to that corner, that's fine by me. I do have to be careful. I haven't seen health in a while, so... Oh, what? Interesting. You respawned. Okay. Fire. Bonk. If you respawn again, then I know I've done something wrong. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think this is going to end then. Okay, well, that's the case. Let me... that doesn't respawn health in a side quest, so then... Follow the sound of your own footsteps. I'm supposed to be able to hear... footsteps? Blocked. 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 I had a feeling that the enemies were like a red herring. I didn't think they were actually important to the puzzle. Let me take out my audio headphone. Okay. Now at least I can hear if there's anything in the right ear. That's not what I meant to do, but whatever. I don't hear footsteps, but I guess there's only so many combinations of things I can do, so let me, I guess, try them. Jumped. Okay, let me go forward one. And then go back. Do I fight the monster that has my own footstep sounds? You just sound like a big rock. Keats is very light footstep sounds. What do you sound like? It is jumping. Oh, hello. I don't really hear any difference. If I had to guess, it's something to do with you. But let me keep trying my... Should I back out? Okay, so that's not correct. What do you sound like? Sound like grass. Okay, so then I think you had anything to do with it. Let me just close out all permutations of my theory, and then I can... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you still sound the same. You still sound like the enemy that you are. You still sound like a rock giant. And this will take me back to the beginning. So the other thing I can do is try fighting all of them. Let me just go back to the beginning? To the beginning, okay. If I can't figure this out in like next, like during this next run, I'll just Google it. This side quest this side doesn't have like that much story in it anyway. So I'm okay. Not being able to understand the puzzle fully. Yeah, because I don't know what it would want me to do. Follow the sound of my own footsteps. Sure, but I mean, I don't get the puzzle hint. So I'll just try beating everything up first, and if it doesn't work, then yeah, I'll just Google it. Because there's so many things I can do. Like I can fight these guys in the room. I can run from them. And I can go through the doors. Obviously some are blocked. And I can't break the block. So I can only proceed either the way I came, or I can go forward. My options are limited. There's only so many things I should be able to do to brute force the puzzle. But I tried almost everything but beating up all the enemies. And the only time I can go to that, like, central room, like the room that normally appeared when we got the puzzle wrong, is going back through the first area, like backtracking. We can't access it any other way, but that's also what I have in mind. Is like that's the room you end up in when you get it wrong. So then it doesn't make sense to me that that would be the helpful way to go. the correct way to go. Anything that involves that room. So I don't know. And again, it's just for, you know, some jewels that are used to strengthen your folklore, which are helpful, but nothing story related, so I can look up the answer. I don't really care that much. If it's a story related puzzle, then I want to solve it on my own, but if it's just for gems and tree nuts and upgrade stuff. Yeah, okay. Well, looking it up it is. Folklore. Keats. Chapter 5. Letter side quest. No, I hate AI. I don't care about the Google whatever. Trying to see who has solved this. Okay. I can't really find a answer on this. Let's see. Chapter 5, Keats, letter side quest. I mean, if I can't solve this, I'll just abandon the quest and go back to dueling. Yeah, because I can't look up like the quest name. No, it's Mystery Letter, Chapter 5. Mystery Letter side quest. But this quest, you do not have to fight the folks if you don't want to. This is only okay for the rooms that have one folk in them, which is the first 5 rooms. You will start in the endless corridor. Go north, west, south, north, south, and south. You're now in a room with 3 folks. You need to fight them in this order: Padfoot, Gallybeggar, if you do not do that in that order, you will continue to go in circles. Eventually, you will come across a rebel denizen that tells you the number of folks in each room. Okay, so I don't understand this. I have an answer, but it's predicated on essentially first you have to go in circles. Go north, then go west. This means like through the corridors. What? Okay, go north. First room. Then go west. Why did it tip you back out? Then go south. then go northeast. This is just the way to go. Then go south. And now you're saying going south again. Because I came through that way, so I guess this is the only way to go. This takes me to here, so I got here on my own. And then it says now, in this room, I have to fight these 3 folklores, but I have to fight them in order. Padfoot, Gallybeggar, L.Y.G.A, Gallybeggar, Padfoot. Like, okay, so I'm fighting them in the order of the rooms that I've been in. So I saw, like, the Padfoot first. So I kill you first. Then I saw the Gallybeggar second. So I kill you second. And then I go for the guy with the double swords third. Because I saw him third. Then I fight the Gallybeggar again because I saw him fourth. And then I end with the Padfoot. And that should lead me to the correct... That should complete the puzzle. If this works, I'm a bit upset at the way this game does its side quest puzzles, because like the initial information that it told me, which I had a vague feeling was incomplete, was follow the sound of your own footsteps. And if I put together the information I get in post, so what I just looked up, I can see what it meant. Having the answer, I can see what it meant. You wanted me to go through the 5 worlds, the 5 sections, remembering the order of the enemies I fought, then end up here eventually. This is the last area. And then fight the enemies in the order that I found them. If this works, that's what you wanted me to do. Yeah, because L.Y.G.A isn't responding. Neither is Gallybeggar, so I fought them. I saw 2 Gallybeggars, so I fought 2 Gallybeggars. I saw one of them, so I fought one of them. And okay, I came that way. Okay, it's just new. But your hint at the beginning of the game... was follow the sound of your own footsteps. How was I supposed to guess that from that? That's not a puzzle. That's not a good puzzle. That's not a good hint for a puzzle. That's not a riddle. Follow the sound of your own footsteps. That nothing in that connects to what I just explained. Has nothing to do with sound. Alright. No, it sucked. Because, like, the hint you gave was very bad. I'm not saying, like, it was a bad puzzle in terms of, like, Everything was there. You just gave the worst hint to solve it. It had nothing to do with solving it. Apparently, I'm looking at the it's like a folklore fandom page, a folklore page on the fandom.com website. So if you do not do that gauntlet in the order that it said, like go through all the rooms, fight the enemies in the order that you see them at the end, you will go in circles forever until you eventually come across a rebel denizen that tells you the number of folklorists in each room. So essentially, the hint meant nothing. You just would have gotten lucky to figure it out. You were supposed to go in circles until you hit the fail-safe, which is a denizen telling you this is what you do to solve it, which means your riddle was bad. And that's why I was hesitant to take on a non-story side quest. I didn't think it'd be worth it. It was not. And I was scared it was going to be like that L.Y.G.A side quest. The side quest in this game, that is something I have something to be left desired for. I don't think that's the right phrasing. If you're responsible for what happened to Ellen, well, yes, you put her on hypnosis. I never imagined she'd sneak in and watch the video. Like, if the side quest gave better story rewards, like book pages, cloaks, which they sometimes do, or story stuff, then even if that sucked, which it did, that would be more worth it. But I got stuff I never use, so that's why I'm like, could I have a look at that video? Don't be ridiculous. Of course not. Was it for science or something? Hippocratic oath? Think about it. I shouldn't have let Suzette watch it. Why did you let her watch it? She's been a bit odd ever since. I mean, I guess I'm sneaking in to watch it too. Yeah, huh. Yeah, okay. Oh god, forgot that was there. Oh, it scared the crap out of me. I'm gonna check, see if there's a night quest, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go into the story. Oh, see, I was just saying, that's a worthwhile, reward. Like, that's a folklore, that's a book page. I'm not doing the bullseye one. Absolutely not. And I like Frizzy. Okay, I'll do it for Frizzy. It would seem that Frizzy has a crush on someone. Jimmy is so jealous. Why don't you go and calm him down? Oh god, he's drunk and in a bar and jealous. Jimmy, you mean the fat of Keats? Oh, poor thing. He's in the endless corridor. You're Jimmy. You're the bones man. Did you hear? Sounds like Frizzy's in love. And when she falls hard. Who's she in love with? Why is this a concern? Jimmy should leave it. You're his mate. Tell him. What's happening? You tell him. You're his mate. The Mona. Frizzy's going to pour her heart out to the one she loves. I'd follow her out of concern. I followed her out of concern. But oh, I feel like such a snoop. Well, you are snooping. Who's the lucky individual? Scarecrow? Don't ask me. I'm looking for... Oh, that's the rat guy. He should be here somewhere. Oh, please don't tell me it's him. That's the guy that gave me the crappy riddle. You're Jim Jam. Why does Frizzy have to be in love with someone else? I mean, you could talk to her and try and ask her out. I mean, I get where you're coming from. You fear rejection, but if you really love her, then you'll have to try. Oh, of course you care. You're here. All right, see you later. Machinasai. Make up your mind. Sniff. Actually, would you do me a teensy weensy favor? Oh. What do you want? I just want to know who Frizzy's fallen for. Yeah, sure, that's it. Can you find out his name? And what are you going to do with the information? Either you're going to do something drastic, or it's only going to hurt you. But sure. I want that book page. And I want to go see Frizzy. I don't think I have to beat you guys. I think I just have to... Oh. I'm just gonna follow the clock boy through. Yeah, fake out. I knew it was a fake out. I think it's you. Yeah. Oh, cool. I don't gotta fight him. I guess be free freeze. What's up, rat? Frizzy's planning to summon her beloved. Summon? Oh, so there's someone that's passed on. And who's her beloved? She said he has horns. Are there two people like Jimmy? Horn? She can't mean Jimmy. Aye, but she does. Who else would it be? Frizzy always had an odd taste in men. Don't be mean. Oh, look. Here comes the lucky fellow now. Cue the romantic music. What's up, Jim Jam? I hear the object of Frizzy's affection has horns. Which means... me? Nah, that's not possible. Oh, Jimmy, you're sweet. Too nice for your own good. Oh, just make a move. What have you got to lose? Yeah, you're already dead. Sorry, you're between life. Well, now that you mention it, I'm the only antlered one here. There's also the deer in the room. So it is me. Don't jump to conclusions just yet. All I know is Frizzy's planning to summon her beloved to the audience hall. That sounds like the lecherous deer that creeps on Ellen. Hey, what a coincidence. That's where I'm going, I think. Why are you going there? You don't remember? Maybe it's destiny. Maybe Frizzy called me here. Audience hall, here I come. Oh, actual cutscene. How embarrassing. Well, I can't give up. You have hearts on your arm. Is that a tattoo or kisses? Me too. Oh, this is a misunderstanding. I'm in love with you. What? You? Don't make me oh god. You lousy pig. What do you mean by horns? The deer? It wasn't you, Frizzy. At least, I mean, I know he jumped to conclusion and stalked you and followed you here. You know what? You're fine, Frizzy. Well, I was saying, don't be mean to him, but actually, let him have it. Yeah, God. Oh, the deer. This guy, but also this guy sucks. So it wasn't you? Stay out of this, you speckled monkey. It's not that she chose the deer. I just know the deer is a lecherous piece of the POS, so there's still hope. Yeah, I hope Frizz has better taste in men in the future. You told me that it might be me, right? Sorry, mate. Yeah. That deer really sucks. Okay, well, you know, Frizzy gonna do Frizzy. How could Frizzy fawn over that stag and not me? Okay, well, don't take it that way. Oh, buck up, Jimmy. Like, don't be like, but not me. What's wrong with me? Like, don't do that. Here, you were nice to me, so you can have this. Thank you for the book page. I don't care about the gem. Is Frizzy here? Can I go say hi? What's going on, Frizz? What's happening? What happened to your last relationship that you got to rebound off the stag? Indeed, they grow stronger. The true culprit will carry out the final murder. Oh, God. Hate that deer. The human heart is fearsome. Do not trifle with something like that. You're correct. It is powerful enough even to create half-lives like us. Very true. Oh, not you. I didn't know you were here, you little rat. You can pursue Ellen yourself. She's almost one with the dead. Oh, hey. Gam and Guy are gone. They seemed rather upset. They were wondering how they came to exist. I'd never thought about that before. But it's a good question. Oh, if you question your origins, do you then lose what tethers you to this reality? Use only on to escort... What? Use only Onwin to escort Onwin to the Forgotten Palace. Could you return her to the herd in the Forgotten Palace? I can try. Hi. So you're the stray, are you? Come on, I'll take you home. Endless corridor. I like getting the pages because I like completing the thing. To be fair, now that I just look at the one page I got. I mean, I knew their only use is to show how to beat Folklore that I've probably already gotten. So, I'm happy to always get a page. And now that I see it, I'm like, oh, well, I already knew that. And I knew I already knew that. So it's just a desire to collect them, to complete the book. Not for an actual use of the... Oh, you have health. Actually escorting you. Oh, God. This is gonna be hard. Come on. Forgot. Escort missions suck. Well, I guess I'm going to the right. Can I create a funnel? I don't want everything to come through. God. Okay, well. Oh, you gonna have to move. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is gonna suck. Oh, like, one has range, the other one has that. And I can't tell you to move, and the ice does nothing. Like, like I'm trying to get, like, who designed some of these side quests. What am I doing? Like, some are designed to just be kind of unfairness and annoying disguised as a challenge. Like, this is doable. Like, everything's doable. Of course it is. But I'm escorting this guy who stands in the way of danger. I can't direct him, tell him to hide or anything. Like, he's standing there. He's right to my right, just standing there. So, like, there's so many options for this to go wrong via random chance. And for me to get, like, super far and just fail because he won't move and they're targeting him. And, like, it's hard to say, like, this is a test of skill because there's just so much random chance that I can't really do anything about. Yeah, like, I can't, like, he's just pathfinding towards me. At least the enemies aren't attacking him this time. Yeah, they are. Stand corrected. Oh. God, yeah, he's already major hurt. And the restriction is I can't use my other folklore. Yeah, they're attacking him. So this is challenging. I don't know how high I can get you to regain health. What? You have range. I mean, the only saving grace for this kind of mission is that once you clear out a zone, at least if it's anything like the Bullseye quest, the enemies don't respawn. So you clear it out once, you can... It's just cruel. You can just die and progress. But that's not fun. Like, if I die here, I would start back up here. It's a question of, like, is that fun? Like, you're not rewarding my effort. Oh, God. You're just torturing me at that point. Gotta take you out quickly. Alright, come on. Move. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Like, there's no way for me to command you out of harm's way. You're just gonna follow me. Jesus. I'm trying to... No! And then there's that. Like, why would you make that? It's just a very like I love this game. Most players hate bad game design. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be. If I don't do this time, I don't care about this quest. It doesn't matter to me. I was wrong. I said the last saving grace was that it saves your progress when you get past this, when you clear a level. It chose not to do that, so I don't care. I'll go as far as I can, or if I can't get the special folklore, it's fine. I do not play games to infuriate myself. It's weird to say, because I've beat, you know, Elden Ring and Dark Souls. And my response is I play those games for the story in spite of the infuriation. Oh god. So if there's no story to be gained from doing this, then my interest is next to nothing. So I'll do it if I can, but otherwise I don't care. Oh god. Oh, and you're through the barrier. Just stay where you are. It's a horrible camera angle. No, you stay there. That's fine. It's so hard to tell. Oh my god. Jolly good show, boy. And I also might die doing this, though. Oh god. Like, just don't stand in the way. You want to be escorted, but you gotta... You gotta show initiative to not put the fork in the outlet. I think I made a similar comment in the escort mission for Bullseye. Yeah, it didn't save my progress. There's little I can do. To make this fun or fair. It's just meant to be infuriating, in my opinion. Because you can't recover health for your escort buddy. Not really, anyway. And if it gets too low on health, you can accidentally absorb its id, which if they're next to something that you're desperately trying to kill to keep it alive, keep them alive, then... I mean... And then there's that, like... It's designed to be torturous, not designed to be clever or fun. So I'll try. I'll get as far as I can in this one. But yeah, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Okay, that's about 6 hits. Oh god, I'm glad you're so far away. I thought I just ended my run right there. It's almost good that you were stunned and standing away from me. Like, I know that, like, hurts your health, and that's very, very bad. But at least it keeps you at a safe distance. Like, right now, you are in a terrible position. Like, just stop following me. Just wait until I clear out the area, and then you can come. That seems smarter to me, but, you know, whatever. Like, I definitely have to take damage to be a shield between you and this guy. This better be it, and I don't think it is. Okay, see if we can take you out quickly. Please do not come. Oh god. Recover, 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 recover. Jesus Christ, recover. Oh my god. No, stay away, stay away. Need to knock you out. There we go. Need to switch back to the other guy. Okay, you should be good. I think it's 2 volleys and then you're down. Yeah. 2 and then you're down. Oh god. And like the longer you go on this mission is like the more you think like, well, if I fail. Oh, please let this be it. Yeah, I'm not taking you any further. What's this? You want to give me something? Okay, I got the folklore. I was lucky. I was gonna leave you. I really was. He's back with the herd. That's relief. I can see why he wouldn't have made it back on his own. Okay. O'Connell. I haven't even gotten into Helm yet.
I remember it clearly. On the day of Samhain, the fire festival, I walked off alone.
Where to?
The Dolmen tomb.
The Dolmen? Why?
Wonder if we'll see something
I
different in this
used to go
cutscene.
to the ruins each night to say a prayer.
Was anything different about that night?
The entrance of the dolmen was open. I went inside. I felt drawn to the tomb.
Were you not afraid?
I was, but I felt like I had to go in.
Can you remember What was it that you saw inside there? Try to stay calm. You set foot inside the ruins. And then?
I saw something in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was the old bones of some animal. But it was a fairy.
You saw a fairy?
No, it couldn't have been. Fairies don't really exist, do they?
We're focusing more on Suzette and Keats's version.
That's what most adults would say. And unfortunately,
I did wonder why Suzette was here.
So, let's review what you've told me.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing this from Suzette's perspective this
It appeared
time.
to be a fairy, but on further inspection, it was no such thing. But if it was not a fairy, then what gave you such alarm?
I don't know, but it was something terrible. Oh.
Stop it! That's quite enough.
Oh, now I remember. I saw.
That's very interesting. I guess I never considered maybe everyone, and even in the daytime of the Dueling Village, might also be dead. Oh, Scarecrow. Hey. That's a wild conjecture, theory, but it's not impossible. You're that Scarecrow who let Ellen. What's up, buddy? I wanted to talk to you about something of interest. Sure. The Fairy Lord is suspicious. Yes. Yeah, I know. That isn't what you came for, is it? I was like, you wasted the hike. I thought perhaps the Fairy Lord would help Ellen. That's why I brought them together. Okay. But now I just don't trust him. Did you ever in the first place? He was very suspicious. Well, I suppose you've learned your lesson, eh? That you can't trust people too easily. Whoa. Is that all you came for? What? No, what? You're worried about Ellen too, aren't you? Yeah, of course I am. Maybe that's what Scarecrow came to do. To ensure that I was on Ellen's side and not the Fairy Lords or Liviane's. Ooh, old Janglebones. What do you need to know? Birdfolk? Birdfolk might all seem the same at first, but look closely at their tails. Yeah, they're different colors. The ones with the blue-tip tails are sensitive to heat. Oh, okay. What about the other ones? Beware, this is Hellrum. Yes. You can never return from some of the places once you enter. That actually goes along with the theory I had a few episodes ago. That, once you leave the fairy world, the first afterworld realm in this game, the idealized paradise of Eden and flowers and honey and whatever, like once you leave idealism, you can never return to it because you know too much. Innocence is only innocent while it's innocent. After that, you can never be purely white again. A multitude of legends exist here in Hellrealm. Apparently, they are assembled in a picture book found somewhere in Hellrealm. Cool. People thought of the afterworld as a place where their sins would be judged. They thought of this afterworld like that, because they thought of the fairy world as idyllic, Eden, and flowery. So this is where people's sins go in the afterlife. That's wrong. This is where people who thought, I don't know how to explain it. I'll think about that some more. That's fine. Yeah, Hellrealm was created by people thinking about the worst parts of life, I'm guessing. Cultures may differ, but a concept of hell exists in each. Yeah? I can't think of a religion that does not have a hell. Just goes to show that man cannot live without a sense of sin. Well, yeah. Regret is human. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, but it is human. Hellrealm doesn't take anyone's side. The living are committing sin after sin, unaware that they will be judged after death. So this is a fear of being judged in death. That's what this realm is. The fear of being judged. I heard about you. You took the bait, didn't you? The fairy lord plans to utterly crush you here. What's the bait? Is the bait Ellen? Then he's going to have Ellen battle the father of Folklore over my dead body. What folklore do I have assigned? Is that just a big face? Okay. Well, it said birds don't like fire. So let me... Oh, hi, Buggy. I followed Ellen and have almost enough of my story. I forgot that's what you're doing, Keats. You're a target, you know. Yeah, I know. But I'm just about to piece together the final bits of the puzzle. Is Liviana here too? No. I haven't seen her since we left the endless corridor. Oh yeah, I haven't seen her either. Why is everyone leaving off at fragmentary information? Welcome to Hellrealm. It's not as bad as I imagined. Like a soft option of hell. I mean, to be quite honest, yeah, this isn't that bad. That really depends on what you're comparing it to. I mean, Christianity has really painted a picture. A vivid picture. I don't like it, but that's the one they paint. I suppose so. Okay. This is just like a rocky mountain with crystals. And weird jangly dudes. Okay. My fire. I'll take an ice. Halbertron's actually been very helpful. I might not like his, Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's fire. Oh, cool. Might not like his, sprite, because it creeps me out, but... Oh, yeah, you guys have, Dawn to Dawn, like, hand abilities. I like that. I'm actually going to switch to one of you now. I don't think I'm going to need ice for the moment. What? What kind of kung fu grip are you doing, Keats? Oh, wait. So you poke him in the eye, that's scissors. You get scissors, you get paper. Oh, that's funny. That's nice, Keats. Ooh, a book. Yes, the mandrakes. So look for the sparkly crosses, not the look for the X's, not the crosses. I can do that. Sometimes they don't appear though, so there you are. You're the special one. Nice. That was easier than I thought. Cause a series of tremors. That might be... I could just use Hava Trap for this, so I don't need the tremors. Press rapidly far-reaching combo attacks. Yes, you guys charge. Nice. I wonder if I upgrade the hand guy, will I get scissor, paper, and then rock? Oh, come on. Quit thumping. Nice. No, I didn't catch him in time. There we go. Mandragora. It's like a mandrake. Okay. I remember that, yeah, there's a mid-boss right here. And, oh, there's a big rock coming towards me. Okay. Remember in Ellen's, it was Goliath versus Goliath in her book. So, Barghast versus Fomore? Either way, I just know it's a kaiju fight. Big and furry versus big and furry. And also, I want the birds. Oh, nice. Okay. Trying to... We could... Oh, God. Nice rock throw. Nice. Oh, God. I think I may have destroyed one of the birds. I destroyed both of them. Okay, well, you said fireworks. Maybe... I think I was confused, because I know in Ellen, there's a difference between fire and destruction. Those are two different, elements in this game, and they look very similar. Yeah, okay, so you're weak to fire, and I was using destruction on you. Oh God, I'm focusing on the birds, not the Goliath. There we go. Nice. Alright, so then I'm assuming the fire tip one is weak to ice. Yeah, this is destruction, not fire. Nice. That was a good one. Okay. Nice. Now I can just take you out. We're definitely hurting you. So a lot of health. Oh God. You're gonna take me out. I'm not careful. Oh, you're wearing your skirt. I just realized that. doing pretty good, but I don't remember you having this much health with Ellen. You are... Like, I'm definitely hurting you, but my god, you are a toughie. Oh, there we go. Thank god. Okay, nice. Yeah, you're destroy. Okay. You guys want fire? Oh god, there's more than one of you. Oh god, I was trying to hit him. Need health. Nice. Sweet. 2 for 1. But no health. That would be very helpful. Look. Yep. Goliath versus Goliath. Oh god. Nice. Oh, those things stay around. That's dangerous. I want that health. Oh, there's 2 types. Okay. I'll just alternate. I mean, I already have these, so I don't need to worry about keeping them alive, but... I like to use the ones... I like to make them stronger, so... to make sure they are getting weakened enough for me to absorb them, not just damaged. And that will lead back to the starting area, so I don't need to go there. Okay. And I'm not fighting you again. You enjoy your volcanic water spring. What's up, hand guy? Are you practicing Tai Chi? Yes, you were. I didn't realize that. I'm so sorry. I actually didn't mean to. There was no point in me interrupting your peaceful Tai Chi-ing. I'm so sorry. I feel really bad about this now. You didn't deserve that, but whatever. Now we're fighting. I could have let you practice in peace. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And let's line you up. Smack. Now that's a palm smack. Poopy, sweet. Okay, so I'm ground smacking some kind of demon chicken. And then shooting ice at them. No, I'm freezing them and then I'm ground smacking them. Okay. Freeze. And then shock the frozen ice thing. Cool. What's up, Jangler Bones? Let me impart my knowledge to you. Once you enter a room with a Durandal, neither leaves until one of you is defeated. Sure. Try freezing it, then surprising it with an earthquake. Okay. I just learned that. Watch out for the lift. Once it begins to move, it doesn't stop until there's only one left. Yes. In Helm Court, the judge likes to have birds perform clerical duties. Transcension. Being able to use folklore apparently isn't your only ability. I suppose you could call it something of an awakening. What an interesting messenger. Oh, I'm a messenger too? I know Keats is like... I thought Keats was like stealing or like borrowing Ella's powers. I didn't know he was a messenger too. I thought he was like a pseudo messenger. Hey, Ellie. Whoa, look what we have here. Liviani has turned you into a pawn. Nah, I just don't like your style, old man. Hey, Scarecrow. Perhaps we should settle this right here. Hang on. Unlike Liviani, Keats cares not about the Netherworld core. I will overlook this if you retreat. Fairy Lord. If I must say, your arrogance and wanton use of coercion reminds me of home. I forgot about that. You're quite human, Fairy Lord. Perhaps you've picked up a few things from us mere humans. Keith, stop it. Lowly human, watch thy tongue. Our precious Netherworld is exposed to peril by your kind. Yeah, and nightmares come from your kind. You're the type of leader that inspires rebellion. You know not the gravity of leadership over the fairy realm. Ellen, surely you see through him. He only cares about staying in control. Oh, what a poignant American topic. Enough. Away with you. Ellen, hurry to the court. We shall soon be freed from this ancient curse. No idea why I adopted an accent halfway through that, but that was fun. Impatient fellows, these fairies, they hardly seem like members of a peaceful civilization. But I wonder why they're really in such a hurry. Oh, excellent, Sir Keats. Very satisfying to see you. How do you get around, L.Y.G.A? Maybe you just strip naked and walk invisibly. In the end, he was really just a big fish in a small pond. I'm not actually about to join forces with you, but I don't like him either. Yeah, I don't trust you either, L.Y.G.A, just to be fair, but I don't like the Fairy Lord. I hate the Fairy Lord more. We better find Ellen and Co. and see what's happening. Yes, Ellen is entrapped in Judgement right now. What's up, Jangler Bones? The dead who end up in hell have sinned deeply or feel penitence. I was talking to you. Hellrealm Court is up ahead and the trial is about to begin. That is a very interesting thing that you just said, and I think about it. If this realm is created by humans, rather it's an afterlife predicated on the fear of judgment, then hell is not a place where you go to be judged by a higher power. It's a place where you go to be judged by your own self. Because you believe you need to seek recompense for something you did in life, or things you've done in life. You trap your own self in your own hell. That sounds very true, to be quite honest. And also very sad. Only you can escape, but you would never, for eternity essentially, you would never let yourself be forgiven. But there's also a silver lining in that conception of the afterlife. And we've seen it. Oh, I can freeze you. And we seen it in stories time and time again. That although hell in Greek, in Roman, in Norse mythology, in Christian mythology is very entrapping. Like it's very hard to escape. It's very hard to escape yourself and your own need to judge yourself and be forgiven for the things that you've done. There are a plethora of stories, you know, Orpheus in the underworld, Persephone, ways of like mythology telling us how to escape our own hell, and also how difficult that it is. It's a very weird thing that I'm trying to piece together in my own mind. Like essentially in my conception that I'm going through right now, based on what this game is telling me, is that hell is not, you know, an omnipresent God or an omnipowerful demon being the arbitrator, the guard dog of hell. Something outside of yourself that you cannot fathom. It's you. Like imagining that Hades or Cerberus, you know, guard dog of hell, or hell in Norse mythology. That, you know, those powerful like reality-defying beings are just manifestations of ourselves. And we can't beat them because they are us. And so, like, we're both prisoner and warden in our own hell. We must occupy it, and we can never leave it because we're the person keeping us there. Trapped in our own minds. Trapped in our own hells of our making. That's what this place seems to be. Just very... It's very fitting for this game. For a game that makes us journey through the afterworld on our own terms. Facing and overcoming parts of ourselves through every afterlife. What am I doing? Why are they still coming? Am I doing something wrong? It makes sense that, you know, and the journey through the afterlife conception that I've been going through this entire playthrough of this game. You know, I think I called it like the Traveler's Guide through the virtual... No. Traveler's Guide through the virtual afterworlds, I think. I'll have to work on a better name for that. I don't think I can win this fight. Why do you keep coming back? We start, as the game suggests, in the fairy realm, which is a conception of the afterlife predicated on idealism, joy, wanting to believe that when we die, we're in a world of eternal peace and tranquility, flowers, you know, a fairy realm, an idyllic world of rest and reward for having survived life. A place where we can meet the people that we've lost in life and live eternally in peace with them. I palmed the crap out of you. That is a very pleasant, a very joyous depiction of the afterworld. Something that it's very hard to regard as not true. To be rational and think, well, I'm certainly more than just joy and happiness. Oh. All that makes me human is not, just manic happiness. That's a disease. That was a lot. That would be troubling in its own way. And that's why the fairy realm is, although idyllic. Did I not get a reward for that? Oh, okay. Although the fairy world is, seen as peaceful and joyous initially, most people can understand that level of idealism and naivety, to be quite honest, is problematic after a while. You cannot always be happy. There isn't, a rational person on this earth that would say a person who always smiles and nothing else is healthy. There's obviously something wrong with them from a human standard. It's impossible to always be happy. So then, a fairy world of complete peace and eternal joy cannot be, oh god, I forgot you go behind, cannot be the answer. It cannot be, there's something wrong with that, and that's what you would uncover after living in a place like that, where nothing seems to go wrong. You would start to realize something is very wrong because nothing is wrong. That cannot exist. Something has to be wrong. Or maybe I'm the one that's wrong for thinking that a world like this cannot persist. An idealized world like this cannot persist. And that's overcoming the first leg of the traveler's journey through the afterlife. Failing to accept idealism as a human. Or as anything. I can't imagine any sentient being like a world of joy and happiness. A utopia is sustainable. That's unbelievable to me. It's a false utopia. And once you realize that, then you fail to stay within that afterworld. You can't stay in an idealized world because you can't believe in its idealism anymore. So you have to go to a different afterworld. Or rather, if you figure this out while you're alive, you can't fully believe in the fairy world as the one true afterworld. A veritable Eden or a heaven. It doesn't make sense. A place of eternal paradise, from a human standpoint, can't exist. Where does the rest of humanity go? All the things that make me human are not just happiness. And so then you think about other conceptions. So the next leg of the journey would be, at least in terms of this game, Warcadia. So if everything can't be idyllic, the opposite of happiness, it's obviously worse things. Fear, sadness, depression. If we're just, going in the exact opposite direction, then you have to consider those. Like, where does the rest of my anxiety, depression, fear, sadness go in the afterlife? If it doesn't come with me to heaven, where does it go? And if it splits me, then I'm no longer me. So there has to be an afterworld that houses those kind of things. And so one interpretation would be, in this game, Warcadia. A possible next leg of the after... Oh god. Earwig. Orchidia is a very much more morbid depiction of the possibility of the afterlife that is predicated on a world that is a afterworld that is extremely open about those other emotions that we do not dare to engage with in life, or we don't like to. War, strife, fear, murder, turmoil. I mean, those are unfortunately very human experiences as well. Whether, you know, I'm not a murderer, but I'm very aware of what humans are capable of, and that would have to go somewhere in death. And so Orchidia is an interesting one. I would say that's like, if the fairy world is idealism, naivety, Orchidia is, and this is a very like broad statement that I'll have to like squeeze down, but Orchidia is kind of the fear of atrocity, maybe, like the reality of what humans are capable of. And you know, Orchidia was depicted as like post-World War imagery of like, you know, humans committing genocide against humans, something that we are capable of and are always using as a threat against other people, to be quite honest. That's part of being human, unfortunately, because that's the reality of being human. So, Fairy Realm is the wish for idealism. Orchidia is the reality of human atrocity. Or, in most religions, a heaven and a hell. Both, ironically, are what it means to be human. To wish for... God, what are you back looking for? To wish for peace. To understand the reality of despair. To wish for hope and understand the reality of despair. But that doesn't sound that pleasant. So then this other fear creeps into your mind, or this mix of fear and desire creeps into your mind in the next leg of the journey through the afterworld. And it's the wish for oblivion. Or the possibility of oblivion, as this game depicts. If I can't have pleasure, if I can't have idealism, because I can no longer conceptualize a world of afterworld in which only my idealized self gets to go there, because of course where would the rest of me go? That's the thing that prevents the idealism and brings on the reality of despair. I can't kill you until I kill you guys. Then, well, you have to, or you don't have to, but you start to think of something else. Rather, if I can't have pleasure, and I fear, if I can't have hope and I fear, you know, despair, maybe it's better to believe in nothing. Oblivion. Oh, I wanted to take your soul. Oh well, that works too. And that's the third leg that this game depicts, which is the Forgotten City, or the Undersea City. which I mentioned this like past videos, like the first two legs is where most religions stop, a heaven and a hell. And then the third leg, the next journey, is going beyond that basic dichotomy. That basic religious dichotomy, which is considering a world, an afterworld, regardless of religious teaching, which would be oblivion, nothingness. That there isn't a perfect answer and there isn't a world of strife. It's just an afterlife of strife. It's the hope that it's nothing because I can't believe in peace and I don't want to believe in despair. I can't believe in hope and I don't want to believe in despair. So I'd rather have oblivion. But that is arguably just as saddening as believing in despair. Like, it sounds better at the onset. Like, well, you know, if it's nothing, then, you know, I don't get pleasure, I don't get pain. I'd rather have nothing. Lights out, you know. That kind of philosophy. And it's almost like a saving grace. It's like, I won't be in pain. I also... Oh, what? Oh, there's three of you again. Jesus. Well, okay, I want the one in the back, so you two I can kill. I don't really care about you. I mean, I'll try, but I don't know if I can get you. Well, yeah, oblivion isn't really a satisfying answer either after a while. Like, for some people, that is enough. Like, we can stop there. Like, it's a fair compromise. And that's definitely understandable. I've been there in my own journey through the afterworld. God, my God. Really trying to... What even are you? Oh my God, what is happening? Oh, you changed. Okay, well then, maybe I have to? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's no way I'm getting this. Oh, nice, okay. Destroy. Okay, cool. So you change on death. You're a very annoying enemy, and you summon a new person on death. That sucks. But that means I would have collected you guys already, so I can just end your existence. But on the leg of, you know, on the third leg of the afterlife, you can stop there if you so choose. What is happening? I hate that the AI comes towards me when I'm doing this. Like, it intentionally seeks me out when I'm absorbing IDs. That is extremely annoying. Yeah. Okay. 1v1. But if you can't stay or find peace in that third leg of oblivion, no, I'm not doing this. I don't know what's happening. I don't think there's an end to that. Then you end up in the fourth world of this game, which is the endless corridor. You can't return to naivety. You can't. You don't want to be stuck in, you know, the despair of Arcadia, Eternal War and Strife. You don't find the peace and tranquility and embracing darkness, oblivion. Oh, you're the other guys. Well, then how do I... If you're gonna respond, then I can't do much. If you're gonna respond, we're gonna be here forever. So hopefully you don't... hopefully that was like a room mechanic and not a you mechanic. But yeah, so if Oblivion doesn't satisfy you, then you end up in the fourth leg, which is the Endless Corridor. Which Oblivion no longer satisfies me either. I seek answers. Jesus. Okay, what do I have to do to... okay, so I'm gonna get the one I just... Come on. I hate this one so much. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, why would they design this? This is so infuriating. I no longer care. Just die. Okay, they don't respond. That's fine. But Endless Corridor, give me the health. Give me the health. Jesus Christ. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. Developers are just taking the piss in this level. Okay. Now I need to shock the ground with the Mandrake. This one is more simpler than what in the world? It's simpler than the fight with Ellen, where I had to... Well, I just didn't know, like, the different categories of damage types, so that's partially my fault. I didn't read. Reading is fundamental. What even are you? You're like a frog, chicken, horned goat thing. Oh, this is working. Okay, cool. But yeah, like, after Oblivion, if you're still curious as to what happens after death, you're not satisfied with Oblivion as a answer, then you end up in the Endless Corridor. You end up looking towards other religions, looking for examples of what other people have written about and mythologies that describe what happens after death or depict fantastical stories of people going through different afterlife journeys. Like, I'm playing this game to understand, a conception of the afterworlds, a fantastical one, a video gamic one, but death is virtual, and that dying is a physical act, but none of us actually know what happens after death. Religion is just the ultimate fantasy. It's not depicting, or it's not suggesting, it doesn't know what actually happens. It can't prove it. So every conception of death is virtual. And so I seek to play through, read, learn about, talk about different conceptions of the afterlife, because all of them are, in a sense, Jesus, this is... what is going on? My God. Again, the developers are just taking the piss on this level. Like, what is happening? Alright, well... At least there's nothing attacking me. Like, if there's something else here, this would just be impossible. But that's like what the Endless Corridor is depicting. Eternally searching through different virtual conceptions of the afterlife, because they're all virtual. Virtual meaning like they're all virtual is not digital. Those two things are distinct. We just use them interchangeably, but they're not the same thing. I guess a simple way to explain it without going into like, you know, to be quite honest, the term virtual extends back to like the Paleolithic cave paintings, and you know, like putting a depiction of reality over reality, using you know, depictions of reality through other mediums like cave paintings to explain reality. You know, there's a moose over here, go hunt it. But it's a cave painting on a wall. It's not real, but it is depicting reality. It is trying to represent it. But that's, you know, not the topic of this, although it is very interesting. Or using, you know, fiction to go alongside reality. It's another rant I get into in different games. But yeah, all conceptions of death in the afterworlds are virtual. They are used to try and explain something that is hard to depict, or not easily depicted in like a corporeal sense. Like I mean, the cave paintings are a bit different, but you know, I'll leave that. But how do I connect cave paintings to this? I did a bad job explaining the term virtual while I'm fighting. But yeah, it's like not opposed to reality. It's a illusionary remediation of reality. That's a good way of saying it. Like not opposite, but a remediation of reality. Trying to explain or depict it, or, you know, extend it in different ways. Whereas in the terms of like stories about death, oh, there's a lot of you. I'm just gonna kill you. I'm not trying to do this dance. Yeah, like all stories of death are virtual. All of it are trying to understand and remediate reality. Trying to explain it in ways that we can understand, in ways that we can accept it. But none of them are quote unquote, and this is not like a finite term, but real. Not religion, not fantasy, which are the same thing. We just regard them as different. That's more hierarchical. Why do I kill you guys? People believe more in religion than they do in fantasy. That's the only difference. They accept religion to be more so real, even though both are fantasy. Am I doing anything? I think I'm whittling down the numbers. So, and like you don't have to go through the journey through the afterworlds linearly. You can pop in and pop out at different points. Like maybe you might go through the first, like everything, but skip idealism, but like after you go through, past oblivion, past eternal regression, the endless corridor, you might think, well, maybe I just want to believe in idealism. After all I've just said and everything, it's like, maybe I just want idealism. Even if I know everything else, I want to believe in like a paradise. That's quite possible. Because Hellroom is past the endless corridor in this game. So that's saying, like, after idealism and hope, after the fear, despair, after the failure of the solace of oblivion, after wandering eternally through different versions of the afterlife in the endless corridor, trying to find answers in that, then you end up here in Hellroom, the place closest to true oblivion, fading from existence, so a true death. And this is the fear of judgment. So having to face everything you've done, or having to face everything you've done in life. And the question at that point is whether you believe in a higher power to judge you, or whether you're facing yourself judging you, which I think arguably both are the same thing, that I'm more along the line of like man creates God, not God creates man. Like we need something to judge us, and it's hard to fight ourselves, so we need something else to project onto, and that creates deities that we can use to judge us. I'm sure that's like some kind of philosophical, theological concept that I just don't know the name of yet. What is interesting that, the final thing you have to overcome in this game is essentially yourself in the afterlife. The last thing you have to overcome before you fade into true oblivion is is everything that holds you to the world. I guess, the things that are hardest to accept but hold you to the world. Your sins, which are personal to each person. Liviana, you're okay. Keats, you need to hurry to the court. Ellen's been captured. Yeah, okay. It's Yama, the head judge in Hellroom. He's the folklore in this realm. Damn, the heartless Fairy Lord. Yeah, the Fairy Lord put Ellen in this. Tricked her. He must have handed over Ellen to lure out the usually well-closeted judge. Not caring how Ellen feels about it, eh? It's rather reckless. I'm almost at the end. Actually, no, I'm going for 2 hours. I'm going to cut it here. Ellen's been captured by the court and will be put on trial. What does the Fairy Lord gain by doing this? Yeah, what does he gain by doing this? The Hellroom court judge is the folklore of this world. He only appears when there is a case to preside over. They had to let me go, so they must have decided to toss Ellen and the lions instead. Oh, you were captured. Anything to win, huh? Still, it's a rare opportunity to experience the course of Hellroom. Okay, Leviani, we will help Ellen in the next episode. But you were captured. Okay, that's interesting. You have explaining to do. Okay, well, let me save. Let me end it here. And I have more reading to do after this. I have 50 more pages to get through by midnight. Fun! Alright, well, that's just being a grad student. Okay. Okay, this has been really fun. Loving the mystery still. I'm very interested to see how this is going to play out once I beat the judge guy, because in Ellen's story right now, she's still in Hellroom, lost in her own subconscious, trying to overcome her own judgment of her actions when she was a child. Extremely hard to do for anyone, to be quite honest. Well, because she thinks that she killed Harvey and killed townspeople. We don't know if it's true or not. I think she's being lied to, but that would be traumatic. Like, it makes sense that she's wandering around in hell, in Hellrealm, a place where you have to overcome your own sins to escape. You are both captor and judge of your own journey. So you have to fight yourself. Which, if you do that, then you're doing that for eternity. But you have to win to leave. So it's almost like a, I think it's Sisyphus in Greek mythology. Like, you're given an impossible task that you have to somehow surmount. So I'm curious to see what Keats is going to be like once we beat the judge, because he's also going to probably fall off this bridge, which is like and I'm covering the name of the place. But if you fall off this bridge in particular, then you're not supposed to, because you'll be eternally lost in Hellrealm fighting yourself. And that's where Ellen fell. So we have to go get her. But this is also Keats' version of Hellrealm, so he has to fight himself. And we're curious to see what he is going to have to see. But cool beans. I will come back to this in a few days' time, and I'll see you guys there. See ya.